How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carrison here, and we're reacting to another 2 episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And we're moving into the second half of things for this season. Of course, it's going to be a bit quicker with me doing 2 episodes a week now. But it's been a really, really fun season as we got rid of Captain CJ in a plan that, you know, could have gone more accordingly, should I say. So, yeah, but we got him. We got him at the end of the day. Albeit under his own doing, of course. And Holtz, if you want to be technical about it, because he was the one that organized shit. So, yeah. What are you doing? You are sneaky. But yeah, we got rid of Captain CJ, but we also had the whole situation with Captain Latvia. Of course, the doll, not the person. But yeah, we had that whole situation. Because it was Christmas time last time on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, with the fact that this was Nicolaj's first Christmas with Boyle and Genevieve. I've always get them two muddled up. It's like Genevieve, yeah. But yes, of course, there was that importance of being there for Nicolaj, rather than doing something very, very risky, and that could have, you know, had Boyle spend Christmas in the hospital. That would be a really, really great first memory of your Christmas with your new family, right? So, or even worse. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting into these 2 episodes. So with that said, it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's episode 11 first of season 4. Let's go. Okay. Oh. The guy's just... Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And they forgot my Pico.
Whose apartment we're going to live in. I think Jake should move into mine because it's bigger, nicer, and isn't covered in black mold.
Black mold, Amy. Not cool. Right, Terry?
What?
What?
I rest my case.
What?
Besides, my
What
place
case?
Yeah. Your fugitive's name is Dr. Richard Kimball.
There
No,
must be
it's
some
not.
sort of error. There are 9 fugitives, and none of them are named Kimball.
I didn't kill my wife.
What?
You're supposed to go, I don't care.
I don't care.
Let the man begin.
Patrol officers have secured a 10-block perimeter.
Fugitives by the time you two show up.
Amy, there are 9 hardened criminals running free in the
Are we,
streets. This is hardly
are we
the time
doing
for
this?
childish
Are we
trash
gonna have a...
talk. It's time for a bet.
Yes!
What are you thinking?
Whoever catches the most fugitives gets to keep their apartment.
And it's
Loser,
more
who's in the
intimate.
All right, I'm in.
Studio in my apartment.
Was this in the 90s? Did you wear overalls and no shirt?
Every chance I got.
Ah.
Then I moved in with Sharon. And then the kids came along. You know where I have to paint now? My acrylics!
My
If
acrylics!
you lose this bet, the march toward the closet starts, runner.
Let's go after the arsonist first. I thought of the perfect thing to say when we catch him that no one else could ever have possibly.
You burnt?
You burnt.
No.
You're boring.
Initial reports had one of the fugitives heading
You're
south
basic.
on the place, bottle of wine in hand. I would just talk it out. And then by the time that bottle's finished, you've come to your senses and apologized.
You thought this
Maybe I
out
don't want
really...
this bet.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to figure out whether this crash was
Forfeit.
an accident or part of a deliberate escape plan. Gina, I need you manning the tip line.
Good luck talking to the crazies.
Crazies? Oh.
Little boy, my mama used to make this, she used to call it faux cheese. What y'all call it? Y'all call it 4? How come they never make quesadillas with sausage? You throw some
He's going on a
tomato sauce in
12...
there
Wait.
and call it a quesadilla. What you think?
What is going on?
He's
This
got on
one
a...
time, I
Oh
tried
my
to
god,
wait
he's
up
still
all
going
night
on!
to catch Santa Claus, right?
I didn't have that Queen song on my phone. I wasn't gonna pay $1.99 for it. Nice work, man. You can put your purse in
It's all $1.99 for one
Wait,
use.
other 3?
Yeah, Santiago and Boyle brought them in.
That's
Oh.
right. It's 3 to 1.
Oh.
Guess you won't be needing
They're gonna
this
be tied,
anymore
aren't they?
since you'll be moving in with me.
A towel.
Yeah, your towel.
Uh,
We are off to catch some more convicts. 2 more, and we win.
Huh, just 2? No sweat. Literally.
oh, for Christ, get
Take
it.
those
We get
glass
it.
cutters with you.
Oh, these little things?
What?
Why'd you put your
What?
finger in the middle?
Prove my point in an argument.
Louse.
Fine.
Oh, we was ready to
So, where you from?
That is peak.
Where did you grow up?
Where were you born?
Louse.
What are you miming there, sir?
A child tying his tie. I'm trying to do a simple.
If you and Jake are thinking of trying, you are ovulating like crazy right now.
What the
Get that
fuck?
head off before I knock it off.
What? Your basal temperature is off the charts. This is
Oh, drone, little help.
Oh,
Can't read that
wow.
score. What does it say? Anyways, I'm sure you're tracking whatever the score is. All right, thank you, drone. That'll be all.
He's so extra.
Whoop. See the tree there. Big Bertha has a drone. That's what's important.
He's so extra.
It's a cookie pizza.
It's
Another
a-
case solved.
No, detectives.
Let
Let them go.
Yeah, let them have a moment.
He's taking us somewhere.
This is excluding the movie and Stephen King's classic short story. So the third iteration.
Oh,
He has sentience. It's Westworld. Oh, wait
it's
a minute, Sarge. I don't
Westworld.
have eyes in that
Yes. I missed
Hang on,
my
I'll
arm
play it.
assist. Ah,
no.
shit.
Sarge.
Cool. Cool. Just so you know, at the end of the 6th book, Snape.
No, you do not.
Let's go.
You do not. You do not.
It really sounds Slavic. Does anyone here know any Slavic
Thank
languages?
God you're not the tray.
Watch this.
For your experience with the group.
Gladly. Okay, so you know how there's a subterranean race of lizard people living beneath the city who control our minds with their pheromones?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, here's a wackadoodle.
It's been 2 hours and nothing on the last guy. He's gonna get away.
Elon.
God, he's onto something.
Captain,
Oh
don't
my-
try to be nice
no
by giving a crazy
way.
person a voice. Plus, we've already learned that human rights are crap.
No, he said that the lizard people live under the streets. He means the sewers. He saw someone go from the van into the sewer.
Ah, and manhole. Oh shit. Hey. The perks of Big Bertha.
Forward.
They're gonna skirt past.
Forward. Back.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Forward. Freeze.
NYPD, keep your hands where we can see them.
You have the right to remain silent.
You have the right to an attorney. You can't afford an attorney. Why did you stop?
I'm done. You win.
What?
He
I love
threw
you.
in the.
I want to move into your apartment.
Really?
Oh.
Oh my God, what
Oh.
a beautiful moment.
Oh yeah. Your apartment is better than mine in every way imaginable.
I mean, that's
You wanna know my
factually
first
true,
thought
but
was
it's
when we dropped into
still.
the sewer? It smells like home.
He's lying, Amy. His first thought was about the Ninja Turtles.
Terry, we're in a sewer. He's guns to think about the turtles.
Yeah, I'm
That's
against
what
it,
he
Terry.
said.
Such a Malfoy.
He's highly dangerous, probably armed, and could be anywhere. Detective Diaz has some background information to help in the search.
So this is one scary dude. We don't have a
Oh,
complete
shit.
rap sheet on him because he's had
It's
so many
serious.
aliases, but we know he's.
I need your help to take down your brother.
Oh,
Doug Judy.
Doug Judy!
What's up, man?
Ooh, to be continued. It's a good job. That we're gonna get onto that in a moment. So, oh man, Doug Judy. Okay, so it's his brother that is the concerning element there. Ooh. So. Yeah, I mean, when the final, I mean, the bet's still closed. We can't ruin that, emotional moment. But, yeah, like when they mentioned about the final convict, and how he was still on the run. Yeah, so, I was going to say about the lizard people, just it still proved to be a bunch of bullshit, but it did give us a bit of a lead in terms of Doug Judy's brother, so yeah. But it's a really interesting way to bring Doug Judy back into the fold of things. So, given the fact that this is a dire situation, and his brother doesn't seem pleasant whatsoever, so... Yeah, it is a very, very interesting element to bring him back. Obviously, last season there was the cruise situation and how he, was pushing for Amy and Jake's relationship. So, but of course, last time they had to work with him because of the prospect that he was going to get killed. And now we're going to be working with him again in regards to his brother. I'm still expecting him to escape so we can continue this. Situation of Jake and Doug's rivalry. So yeah. But speaking of rivalries, it was really, really great to revive the bet because it was such a callback to season 1 when Jake and Amy had that like kind of mini arc that they had in the background that concluded in episode 13 of season 1. But it was something very, very important about moving in. But like, I mean, I think a lot of us were on Amy's side when it came to the prospect of who should move in with who. So, I mean, we know that Jake, like we've seen Jake's personal life come about quite a few times. I think he would fare a lot better with him moving in with Amy. So yeah. But I gotta say, the way that he just threw in the towel when they confronted that guy in the sewers was just really, really nice. The way he just stopped completely and was in awe, and then his reasoning, it was, I think it reminded me of the whole pillow situation, of course, when or the bed situation, should I say, the mattress, not the pillow, but still, it reminded me of that when Jake came to the realization that you know what, I can hold on to this like object, insert object here, whether it's the towel or it's the bed or whatever, but I can hold on to this. But my love for Amy, it weighs a lot more. It has a lot more. It has a lot more to give, really, and I would do anything to make Amy happy, so I'm happily gonna move in. And plus, there is that kind of common sense that kicks in, and like, yeah, you know what, Amy's place is better, to be fair. So yeah, but I did love, of course, how both sides had their own advocates as well, like Terry on Jake's side and Boyle on. Surprisingly, but then again, he had his reasons. Like, he's a lot more closer to Jake, so it's like a win for him. So yeah, but it was really, really great. Like I said, to revive the bet in a very, very dire situation with those convicts escaping. So this shit can happen, really. When you've got the driver who, yeah. So. But it is, like I said, a really, really great way to revive the bet because it was such a fun prospect. And now that they're more intimate, it's like, well, it works a lot more better, doesn't it? Because there is that spoken love that they have rather than, the feelings were definitely there way back when they had their little arc in season 1. But now things have progressed heavily. So, yeah. I also loved how there was that situation with Rosa and Holt. Can I just say the map gag is just fucking amazing. I just love the fact that Holt brings that to prove a point to people. So yeah, just great. But yeah. The whole Holt and Rosa situation was just really, really splendid anyways. Whether it was that guy that Rosa had such a, huge appreciation for. And of course there's a little reminiscence of, Never Meet Your Heroes. Terry had that a few episodes ago. But the way he went on for like an hour, because it was like 5 minutes later, 20 minutes later, 50 minutes later, I know I'm exaggerating with that last point, but still, he went on a tyrant about his quesadilla, for crying out loud. It was like, jeez. All of this over like a quesadilla, basically, because, I mean, you saw him, yeah, you saw him being kind of involved in that first scene, and he was just completely oblivious to the whole shenanigans that was happening in the background. So yeah, the woman, on the other hand, wasn't oblivious. But I really loved. I really, really loved. See, it makes sense when it comes to her going to the toilet because of the manhole cover. Because where does you flush your shit and all of that, and yeah. So she was trying to point it. I'm guessing she was trying to, give a little bit of a heads up because she obviously tried to draw the manhole cover. It was a really, really good way of charades there, wasn't it? In terms of, okay, yeah. But it was a mystery because I was like, what's she drawing? It could be a pizza. It could be, I don't know, cheese. So, yeah. But the whole lizard people thing really paid off. So, yeah. But we've got Doug Judy back. So this is going to be very, very fun to see. I'm excited to get into this episode. I'm excited for the Pontiac Bandits to return. So with that said, it's episode 12 of season 4. Let's go.
Hey, baby. Nice legs. Why are you in your boxers?
So you would know I'm not wearing a wire. Your buddy
Oh!
Scott said I had to.
Ah, that makes sense. Scott's a perv. Hey, Scott,
Oh!
wherever you watching from, go home. What's so important?
Looking for your foster brother, George.
Poor
Hey,
Jake.
Stole from my cop and criminal working together? We need a theme song. The
Oh, yeah.
and Jay got cops.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
Charges on 1 or 2 felonies. But do you know how many crimes we're forgiving? 6.
It's not so bad.
100.
Thousand. It's that SpongeBob meme. 6.
Dog fraud. I saw the
Ooh.
guy fake Pekingese. 'Twas a cat.
You will not win me over with your use
Oh.
of
'Twasn't trying
Oh, 'twas.
Vanished.
Ugh, Terry hates hospitals. They reek of death. Oh, not you, ma'am. You reek of
Wow.
life. It's not possible.
Sure.
Oh, Rose is gonna ace. Oh my Nelly.
Damn, Rosa! How did you do that?
I have a
Damn.
dark past.
Of course, there was the ballerina. Oh my God, Rosa.
Now you know my deepest shame.
I'm okay. I wasn't really that invested in the muffins.
I was. You guys thought you'd keep a secret from me?
They're-
Well, I
they're
know
betrayed.
everything. Hitchcock left his phone in the bathroom again, and guess what I found on it?
I needed the cash. I didn't know they'd be filming.
Text chains. Dozens
Oh,
of
whoa,
text
whoa,
chains.
whoa, whoa,
And I'm not
whoa.
on any of them. Take a look at this board. There's an Amy, Gina.
So you don't remember the time you sent 97 unanswered texts in a 5-minute span?
My phone vibrated itself off the desk. I
How
think it was
do you
committing
do
suicide.
that?
It's okay. This isn't the first time I've been left out. At camp, nobody would be friends with me.
You were supposed to sell?
Yes, all of those are crimes.
Damn, you
Yeah.
got real?
Especially the bread one. But since this is the only lead you have, go do something with it.
Oh, we'll go do something with it. We'll go do something with the hell out of it.
Oh God.
New York's finest just got a whole lot finer.
Give me that. I'm putting myself on this piece.
All right, Captain. Looks like New York's finest.
Just got finer.
Let's go.
All right.
Holt's not dealing with this shit whatsoever.
Pretty much.
Treat her gently.
You know that's not a nice car, right?
Say that again.
And that guy's
Damn,
bad
Captain,
news.
cool.
Oh.
Say that again. That's what I thought. I'll be in the venue.
Come on, Boyle.
Yikes!
Look, if you're leading me,
But look how happy we made him, and at no cost to our. Oh,
And here it is.
And it begins.
just one. Uh-oh.
That was 10.
I bet he's just getting it out of his system.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he'll be pretty.
What's he
Apparently, the
texting?
Tsar of Russia gave that.
Check it out. Shot glasses of soup. Oh, you wondering how I got the whole tray? Chummed it right out of her hands.
I love him. I love him. I love him so much. Is he really? Oh, the glasses, the reading glasses. The reading glasses.
Yes, it is. I used to be Batman. Now I'm his dad.
I mean, Batman can be old.
Getting shot at the opera dad.
Dark Knight Returns.
Okay, auction over.
I mean, you don't want to go down that route because it can get brutal, but still.
If anyone was stealing it, what happened here?
Somebody knocked out the valet, stole all the cars.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Was here.
Wait,
Doing
it's
that
his
to the
car.
end
Yeah,
users of the
Holtz.
cars.
Well, looks like Doug Judy was right after all, huh, Captain?
Holtz?
Why aren't you saying anything? Is it because you're so embarrassed for being wrong?
No, he's blue.
Jane, I really do. But since you joined yesterday, you have sent 71 texts. The rest of the
71
group
texts?
collectively has sent 2.
You know, honestly, I'd rather get hit by a bus than get one more text from you, Charles.
fine. I've been kicked
Wow.
out of things before.
Enough Flemish to get by.
Tight. What about you, Peralta?
I can do a pretty good Italian accent.
Oh no.
You think you could milk me?
So you're just doing De Niro from Meet the Parents?
I don't know, am I?
This is De Niro.
It's pretty good.
Much better.
Pretty good.
It doesn't matter. I'm a lawyer. No further comments.
Do you know what George is? Maybe I could do business with him myself.
Gertie!
That was French for...
Gotta make a phone call.
He's got to make a phone call. Frenchmans.
So if George went that orderly is pushing him out, he did have an accomplice.
I'm gonna find this bastard.
Oh,
I don't need this anymore.
shit.
I should take my jacket, though. I mean, it's January. I ain't crazy.
That is fair. Being a bit too rash there.
These suits are fire
No, you
resistant.
can't!
These suits are not fire resistant.
They're not? Then why are they so expensive?
Oh, we can't. No!
Judy!
Okay, LOL. $5.97, $5.96. Smiley
Oh
face,
my
smiley face, cat
goodness.
smiley face, thumbs up, or okay.
It's a trick question. The text requires no response.
Charles Boyle.
Wow.
Welcome back to the 99 text chain.
Yes! We should call it the 99 party line. I'll rename the thread.
Charles?
No.
Sorry.
Plans to go to Niagara Falls.
So, bro, you friends with this cop?
Nah. This thirsty-ass bitch just desperate for attention.
Thirsty ass bitch. Okay, Captain, now I know you're gonna step in.
Rude.
Well,
Ay caramba?
Really?
Hell?
Yeah! Took Judy pull through. I had a
Somebody
feeling.
forgot to put bullets in his brother's gun.
Aha! I knew you didn't betray me. I said that accusatorily.
the DA. And for aiding in the capture of George Judy, you've officially been granted immunity from all your past crimes.
So I'm a free man.
Don't.
Still smells the same.
I'm sorry that I doubted you, but you did
Don't
drive off
muck
with the
it
guy
up,
that we were
Doug.
chasing.
Hers is not a nice vehicle.
Yeah, it's not.
And by the way, her name's not Gertie. It's Sexarella.
Sexarella.
Hello, Sexarella.
Oh my god.
What's next for you, Doug Judy?
I'm turning over a new leaf.
Sexarella.
Gonna live that honest life. Maybe open up a bakery, buy a little house, invest in my retirement.
You're gonna go
Come
back
on.
to stealing cars immediately, aren't you?
That's very much on the table, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Way to go, Jack!
Oh my. What? I mean, she'll be fine all throughout, right? Right? I mean, yeah, she did get hit by a bus, but and you know what? Just like that, Charles is out the chain again. So, yeah. Foy. So yeah, that happened. That pretty much happened. Foy. Wow. So yeah, like I said, I'm sure she'll be fine. It was pretty abrupt, but no, I really loved that episode. It was really, really great. Seeing Holt getting involved on this. And you know what? You really, really do love the relationship between Jake and Doug Judy, of course. They have such a really, really fantastic, like, bromance, don't they? So, yeah. But it is always really, really great when you've got someone else involved, because, of course, he has his fascination with Rosa. Did he mention Rosa at all in this episode? So, see, this Doug Judy's an imposter. There you go. But no, we had Rosa, we had Amy last season, and this time it was Holt, and it just works so well with Holt. So, like, especially with Jake and Doug Judy's playful banter that you have going on, and you know, it is just really, really fun stuff to see. The serious demeanor just complements the relationship really, really well, in my opinion. So yeah. But yeah, it was really, really superb. especially with the whole Gertie situation. I see when they had the valet take the car, I had a feeling that was going to link itself to obviously what was happening in regards to this whole thing of trying to of trying to get to George. So yeah, I had a feeling that there would be some kind of connection, that the guy that took Gertie would be like, hey, look at this sweet, well, not so sweet ride. Everyone was ragging on Gertie. But we weren't prepared to see it destroyed. No, it was really, really great stuff to have Holt just being involved. And, you know, I had a feeling as well with Doug Judy and where his alliances were. I had a feeling that it would all come about in a really, really nice way. He wouldn't betray Jake totally. So, I mean, he doesn't seem to think highly of his brother. So I had a feeling that either, okay, well, this is part of the course in terms of Doug Judy escaping, or he's got a plan cooked up in terms of trying to trying to play his brother like a damn fiddle. So, and thankfully it was the latter. And of course the whole gun situation came into factor, didn't it? Like, it's not loaded. So, which was a bit of a running gag for this episode, considering every time that Doug Judy had a hold of the gun, there was this like panic, like it's okay, it's not loaded, and then of course that came, I guess Chekhov's gun in I don't know, so not fully loaded gun, that doesn't work for some reason. No, it was really, really great to see. Like I mentioned this in the cruise, though. Like they have such a really, really wonderful relationship. Like you can never hate Doug Judy whatsoever. He just has such a great charisma. He just has so much charisma, and like his relationship with Jake is just really, really wholesome. Of course, it is like the Tom and Jerry situation, and it is literally like that because. You know, there is no hateable essence for both Tom and even though that Jerry is the villain, I would say. And I think a lot of us would agree with that. You feel so bad for Tom, even though that Tom is portrayed as the bad person. It's Tom you feel so bad for, but they do have this kind of cat and mouse relationship with Jake having to do his duty. With Doug and his obviously past, so and even though he's got a clean slate, it's going to be the status quo all over again probably for him. So, but I would love to see him like be a part of the Force. I would say. I don't know. I feel like it would just be really, really great stuff. So, and this is probably as close as it's going to get for Doug Judy. So. Yeah, but still. And yeah, like I said, with the chemistry between Jake and Doug Judy, it's great. And with Holt's involvement, it was just really, really wonderful. Like, especially when you brought Gertie in and it made it personal. So, yeah. But, like, you have that playful banter and all of that. And, yeah. Holt's just like that blue screen of death moment when they both came out of the place that Holt had when he realized Gertie was at risk was just priceless. So yeah, but it was really, really great stuff all across the board. Terry had a bit of a midlife crisis, I would say. Because he's no spring chicken, as he elucidated, and seeing Rosa being able to parkour, Rosa parkour just in general was just chef kiss. But seeing that and not being able to deliver really put him in a bit of a bind. So yeah, and I love the comment about like I used to be Batman, now I'm his dad. Which I mean, I don't want to nerd out or whatever, but I'm gonna nerd out. I mean, you don't want to compare yourself to Thomas Wayne because, and, you know, to explain this point, I'll delve further. Because you don't want to be his father because A, he's dead, and B, even alive, he's a bit of an asshole. You're not an asshole, Terry. So yeah, have you seen the Flashpoint Paradox? Great comic, by the way. So yeah, but also, Batman has been old before and has still been in the game. I mean, look at Michael Keaton. Just appeared in The Flash. We can all have our, opinions about that movie, but still showed that he could be Batman, despite being, I guess, old, so there you go. Plus there's The Dark Knight Returns, but we don't talk about that because that can get pretty nasty, in regards to, murder, so yeah. But no, don't mind me, I just geeked out there, but I just had a few comments creep in my head thinking, comparing yourself to saying you used to be Batman and now he's dead, that can really, so. Oh man, but no, in all seriousness, it was, he's, not going to be as, much of a spring chicken, of course, as he used to be. But at the end of the day, he's still able to get shit done, brains over brawns as well, I guess as well, at the end, being able to, crack the situation with that guy, so yeah. But yeah, it's all well and good, so, oh man. And then there was, like I said though, Rosa just parkouring was just great, but I really loved how Terry did try and still try to, maintain his youth, but, that's the case with life. We're not going to be as spry as we used to be, I guess, so, yeah. But we also had the whole text chain situation, and I could not be Charles. No, I could not be Charles whatsoever. 70, I'm an under-texter. I'll admit that. I will, that's it though. I don't want to over-text or whatever, so, and I'll hardly be there, I guess, because, I'm already an annoyance, so, if I'm in part of the group, I'm already an annoyance, and, that's from my fault alone, that's how I view myself, and I always do, so I don't want to, agitate things by sending 70-odd texts, like Charles, right? No, but, I like to keep things concise and all of that, so, yeah, but, I could not be Charles whatsoever. No way. So, there was a bit of etiquette, that's not a word, but it is now, in regards to how to text and all of that, so, yeah. Sadly, though, for Gina, she just gets hit by a bus. I don't know what the heck's that all about, so are they writing Gina out or something? I don't know. I mean, like I said, I think she's going to be fine. But it was rather abrupt for a Brooklyn Nine-Nine ending, right? So, yeah. But no, I do low-key feel so bad for Charles, but I could also understand as well about, feeling... At this moment, you'd have the group chat on mute, I would say. If Charles is sending so many texts. But you've also got to, I guess when it comes to texting, keep it, especially in the group chat, you've got to keep in mind, you don't want to send 700 texts, within an hour or whatever, because it can get a bit, lethargic, I would say. Especially, from someone who can get exhausted by social, interactions and all of that. Even texts and all of that. If there's something happening and all of that, something big that's happened, it can take a bit of a toll. So, but, it can be a bit lethargic, and, there might be some people who also might not have as good of an attention span as Charles and all of that. So you've also, I guess there is that need for etiquette and all of that. So, yeah, but I did low-key feel bad for Charles about being singled out, even if the group was getting a bit tired and all of that, so... I was going to say, I don't think when they had that little board thing, I don't think Holt was on there, but I don't think... Which also, like, low-key makes me feel... I'm thinking back to the beach episode as well. It does low-key make me feel a bit sad, but also at the same time, I don't imagine Holt would be a part of a group chat or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, it was a really fun 2 episodes. It was a nice 2-parter. Which I was not expecting whatsoever in regards to, like, okay, we're going to be dealing with a 2-part because we're not dealing with, like, I guess an odd number, like, oh, episode 12 or episode 13 we're reacting to. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And next time it'll be episodes 13 and 14. So this was nice. But I'm really loving, like, these episodes that are, you know, kind of connected and all of that, rather than a week by week thing that we have, because we had the Coral Palm situation, which was a 3-part event, and then we have the Fugitive. So I am really liking, like, how they're allowing more things to flow and all of that, whilst in the background, like, for example, in this episode, the whole Doug Judy situation came about, and, you know, the escaped convicts in the last episode, that had the Doug Judy situation being brought up in, you know, episode 12. So there was, like, a continuation of the last episode, but in the background, we still had some, like new stories, I guess, to tell in terms of the BC plots. So... it was not a continuation of what happened in part 1, for example. Yeah, I am really liking that. The kind of formats they are doing in this season, where we do have, like, a 2-parter or a 3-parter or whatever, and hopefully we get to see a bit more of that in the future. So yeah, but no, overall, superb stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.